I'm sorry. You're gonna be.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. The dead are rising from their graves and are attacking the human race. This is an extremely dangerous situation if they crave the taste of human flesh.
Happy Wednesday, you guys. Thank you for joining me for this week's Walking Dead Wednesday recap with Tiffany. Very interesting episode this week. I don't know how I felt, really. I don't know if I loved it. I don't know if I thought it was just okay or what. So let's just get right into my highlights. Before I get into my highlights, if you are watching this video and you have not seen this past week's episode of The Walking Dead titled Always Accountable, there's a major spoiler alert! Spoiler alert. You have been warned. All right, let's get right into the highlights. Here we go. First I have, if anything happens to Daryl, I'm going to go crazy. I literally was at the edge of my couch the entire episode. I don't know what would happen if we lose Daryl. I hope that never ever happens. If it does, like all the memes say, there will be a riot. So let's hope that nothing happens to Daryl. All right. Next, I said, who's that shooting? Do you think it's the wolves or is it the bad guy that's coming in that we all know is coming, but we don't want to say anything because we don't want to spoil it? But if you read the comic books, you know something crazy is coming and something crazy is about to happen. I don't think the wolves have weapons though, right? So, interesting. Next, I said Abraham is crazy. Yeah, his whole thing, that whole Abraham, Sasha, that whole piece, I feel like that could have been something that we watched last week. I wasn't really feeling that whole, I didn't understand it for the most part, to be honest. I didn't understand what they were talking about, him and Sasha. Next, I said, Daryl looks like the Terminator on the motorcycle. Didn't he look like Terminator? If you don't know what Terminator is, which I would be very disappointed if you did not know what or who the Terminator is, this is Terminator. Right here. Doesn't Daryl look like him on the motorcycle, especially when he got shot? I don't know, it just like brought back memories. Next I said, oh my gosh, who are those girls? Okay, so the random girls in the woods with the guy, we don't know who they are. I thought they were wolves in the beginning, but they clearly were not. Next I said, what were they saying by the fire? Did anybody catch anything? Was that something that we were supposed to listen for? Because my sister, Brittany, said that I was supposed to pay very close attention to this episode. And I couldn't get it, but if you guys understood what they were mumbling, like when they knocked Daryl out and he was coming back too, leave me a comment below because I couldn't understand anything. I rewound it like 5 times. Next I said, Daryl is gonna mess them up. We already know this. I also said, I wonder how long Daryl's hair will get. Daryl's hair is like really getting long. I wonder if it's gonna be down to like here, maybe. Then he could sell it as a weave. Ooh. Why did the door say Dixon? Did you guys notice that when Abraham was like exploring and when they were going through that like street? Did the door say Dixon? Didn't it say Dixon? I'm just wondering. I'm curious what that was all about. Personally, I thought they were gonna find like maybe that Daryl could have been in the military or something before everything happened. I don't know. My mind goes everywhere when I'm watching this show. Next I said, oh my gosh, these walkers keep making me jump. The walker that was with Sasha and Abraham in that office, that was crazy when he jumped on the window. I said, I think Sasha and Abraham are equally crazy. Abraham has a crush on Sasha, we think, and I think they're good for each other because they're both weird. Weird in a weird way, not in the cool weird way, because like I said, it's okay to be weird. That whole convo with Sasha and Abraham had me confused. Did anyone understand what they were talking about? I feel like it was very cryptid, but it couldn't have been. I mean, it could have just been me just zoning out. When I don't understand something and it's like, and they talk very low, I start to just almost fall asleep. So I didn't get that. If you guys got any understood, please explain it to me. Leave your comments below. Oh my gosh, who are the people in the woods? We still don't know, but I did hear someone say Wade. So who is Wade? Do we know who Wade is? I was watching Talking Dead. The lady that was a special guest on the show thought that it could somehow be Rick or like a version of Rick. So that would never happen, but she did have a point. He did have the same build and the same style, and they did know just where to chop off the arm, which leads me to the next one. Oh my gosh, he just chopped off his arm. What the heck? Random. Okay, next I said, what is wrong with Abraham when he went to play with the zombie? That was interesting. I would have thought it would have been cooler instead of, I mean, I guess that was a pretty cool scene when he's like in his face and he's screaming. Like, I want to reenact that actually for you guys. Ready? Yep, that happened. All right, next I said, did anyone else notice the one random rip in Abraham's shirt? LOL. Why is there one rip? Like right there. It's not even like they tried to make it look grungy. It's just like, oh, let's just put a rip right here in the middle. And no blood, nothing, like, I don't know. But that was just me from like a wardrobe standpoint, I guess. Is Abraham falling in love with Sasha? I don't want to say falling in love, but I do think that there may be some chemistry there. After I watched Talking Dead, I noticed that, they said that he may have met his match because she's not taking any crap from him and she's telling him that he needs to chill out. So he may like have a change of heart because he has like the same feelings. I don't know. But yeah, there's definitely something there. I don't know if it's coming back from Sasha. I don't think Sasha likes him the way he likes her, but who knows what could happen. I mean, this is the zombie apocalypse, so anything could happen. I said I knew Tina was going to get bit. Yeah, that was, it could have been better. I knew that she was gonna be the one. You can always tell now, if you're like a true Walking Dead fan, you can tell which one of the people from like the groups are going to be next to get killed. Like I really think that the doctor that they have now, the chick, I think she's gonna get killed off, and I think Eugene's gonna be really upset about it because they might have a thing. Back to Tina, I just knew it, but I feel like they could have done so much better. Those walkers were cool, like with the glass and everything, but if you just look back, you can see that she like set herself up and like laid perfectly so that they could bite her on the neck. But I don't know, I just feel like that was a kind of a cheesy way to be killed off. Like if she would have like tripped on one of the walkers and like then her neck is like already right there on the face and then they just bite it off. I really should write for The Walking Dead, I think, because that has some pretty amazing ideas. I also said, didn't Tina look like Tinkerbell? If you don't know who Tinkerbell is, that's kind of crazy if you don't know who Tinkerbell is, but this is Tinkerbell. I thought Tina looked like Tinkerbell with her cute little pixie cut. I said, I think Daryl is getting soft. I think Alexandria is really making Daryl soft, and they actually asked that same question on Talking Dead. Where is the badass Daryl? Where's the Daryl that doesn't take any crap from anybody? So hopefully it'll be back. Maybe he's trying to give people a chance, but we still know that Daryl is a badass and he's not gonna let anybody get in his way. So can't wait to see what's gonna happen now because they took everything from him and the motorcycle. We know how much Daryl loves motorcycles. So next I said, Daryl found Sasha and Abraham. Yay! How did he find them? Like, how did he know that they were there? And next I said, oh my gosh, was that said help on the walkie? Wow, that's how much into this episode I was in. Okay, I meant to say, was that Glenn that said help on the walkie? Did everyone else's heart drop when that happened? I want it to be Glenn, but I heard, spoiler alert, I heard that in an interview with Norman Reedus, played by Daryl, he said that was not Glenn's voice. So it still sounded like Glenn's voice, but I don't know. I think it's the guy that robbed Daryl, though. I think they got away, but then they got busted by walkers. So I think that's what's coming up next. But I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, it's Glenn! Glenn's alive, yay! But I don't know, it still doesn't look good. All right, we have arrived to the end of this week's recap video. Overall, the episode was okay. I wanted a little bit more action. I'm just really ready for them to get back to Alexandria. I'm really ready to see where the heck Glenn is. So I'm just ready for more. I know we only have a couple more episodes, but here's your question of the week, you guys. Make sure you're answering my questions. Leave me comments below. You guys know I like to interact with you guys and talk back. So please leave comments below and answer the question of the week. All right, here we go. This week's question of the week. Who was on the walkie? Was it the people that robbed Daryl or was it Glenn? Let me know what you guys think. All right, that's it for this week's Walking Dead Wednesday recap with Tiffany. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe. And until next time, stay away. Bye.
Ooh, hells yeah, Dream Date is the shit. Look at her. Looking so Wait a minute. What the hell is she wearing? Oh my God, no!